What's up, my people? How na day waiting they happen waiting this up. Merry Christmas, by the way. So yesterday was really amazing. Lagos State looks or it feels like we are actually celebrating Christmas. You know the feeling, and it's kind of nostalgic because it's been a while. I felt like that. Yeah, the past few Christmas that I've experienced made me lose hope at some point. Like, man, Christmas wouldn't can't be what it used to be. But this Christmas, it actually feels like Christmas. There's Hamatan, it's the whole vibe, although it came late. Once again, Merry Christmas, my people. Now, about Emeka Ike. So 2 days ago, I posted a video talking about the situation, and sharing my own thought about it. So, I mean, a lot of people actually thought, okay, maybe stylishly supporting Emeka Ike, which was wrong. But here's the thing about social media: you cannot, convince them. You can only try. Some people will understand, but there's really nothing or little to nothing that you can do about that. I understand, most creators, especially people in this field, would either support one person or the other. So it's quite rare to see somebody, who is like on the fence and trying as much as possible to just be reasonable with all the situation. Because again, people will like to push you to support who they are supporting. I'm not let me not I don't want to go there. I don't want to say I'm not supporting Emeka, I'm not supporting the wife, because like I said, people will still always believe what they want to believe. But I will tell you why I was on the fence about the whole thing. Why I said that we need witnesses to come out and share their story. I'm not here to listen to both Emeka Ike's story and the ex-wife story and say, yeah, based on their stories, based on their looks, based on what they share. And the reason is because I'm going to share a story, my own story with you guys, or my own experience here on YouTube. So I think 5 years ago, right, a lot of females, even the YouTube analytics shows that, a lot of females, used to watch my content then. And you can even see it in the comment section. So guys knew back then that, I've got a lot of female subscribers. So they will come into the comment section. I mean, I saw all these things, and they will ask females out. And, it was, my comment section was more like a dating like a dating comment section back then, right? So sometimes I just have fun, sometimes I show my friends, look at what's going on and stuff like that. But one was significant, or one incident actually stood out. So these people, they were still boyfriend and girlfriend, and they reached out to me. They were like, on Instagram, I remember, and they were like, we watch your stuff. And that's where I met, my girlfriend before they got married, right? They were actually thinking about that. They stay, in Obodo Ibo abroad. And later they told me, they are now married. They are so, they thanked me, like, if it's not your platform, we wouldn't have met and stuff like that. Then a few months after the wedding, of course, they started having issues. And their husband had accused the wife of cheating. And the wife denied. In fact, I was called into to settle because of they met on my then I tried my best. It's not like I'm an expert myself. I'm also learning, still learning, right? So they called me. I tried to settle the whole thing, and the wife denied vehemently. She was even crying. She swore that she never did it. I was like, man, I believe your wife. I don't think she did it, and blah blah blah. Then I also spoke to the wife privately. She got emotional, and she revealed to me, she confided in me that yes, she cheated. Guys, I was trembling. My hands were shaking like it happened to me, because I believed her. I have supported her. I was behind her. I, keep convincing the man that, like, look, you just have to understand that situations like this will happen, and you might just lose the right person for you. She confided in me, and I just couldn't, although after she confided in me, she left the marriage because she just couldn't take it anymore. But in her defense, she said that it is because she feel ignored by the husband, and she only did it once. I think that's the first time I'm going to feel something deep, that okay, people could go an extra mile to do this. Now I'll tell you another story. I have got a friend, a guy, that was married and has like 2 kids in Nigeria. Now, I was very close to the family and stuff like that. I wouldn't say we're not that close, How am I going to put this, our friendship? This kind of people that, you just pop in and out when they might invite you over during their birthday and you guys will talk. It's not like you guys are close. So, one day while I was with them, they were having issues and stuff like that. Like, for some reason, I don't know, but, I get to meet people that just easily trust me, which if you watch, that's why I'm extra careful not to betray trust, because people easily trust me. So I try as much as possible to protect them and protect myself. So this lady said the guy wants to travel. Are you aware that your friend wants to travel? I said, travel to where? Because somebody that is kind of doing well in Nigeria, that has 2 kids, why would he want to travel? The guy denied, didn't tell me anything, didn't say he wanted to travel. The lady said they suspect that this guy wants to travel outside of the country. And, eventually, she was right. This guy did travel out. Now, it's understandable if you travel out, right? But it starts getting suspicious if that person refuses to tell their partner. So if you're traveling truly, you're supposed to tell your partner, then nobody would suspect. Even your partner would be like, okay, thank you for telling me. That means you're going there to hustle. But he's been dating a lady out there, been secretly talking to her and all that. That one will come to Nigeria, spend some time and go back without the wife knowing. Until this is somebody that I thought was my friend, until he left and traveled out. And the wife told me that, you see what I was saying? And he abandoned his family. That's the worst thing. Worst. He never reached out until like 2 or 3 years, and he told me that, yes, I left them, my business was crumbling. I had to take that step, and now he's trying to crawl back into the family he left. My point is, it is hard. So you see, based on my own experience, and there are many other stories like that I've seen, that I've experienced. So that is why I said it is hard to see through anything. These were people who will convince you, you will believe. And I've also seen things on social media that I believe this person and turn out to be that. So do not blame me for being on the fence and not supporting anybody, even though you thought I was supporting anybody. It's okay. I'm not, it's fine actually. But at the end of the day, sometimes it might even be both of them that has fault. Like nobody is saint, both of them. But not everybody will want to talk about their own fault. Mostly, we are human beings, right? Emeka will talk and not talk about his own fault. The wife will talk and not talk about our own fault. It might be the case. We might just never even get to the bottom of this. I'm just being realistic. That's all. I'm just being realistic. That's how I feel. So we are different, right? So the PA came out to say that, it was Emeka's wife, ex-wife, that first raised her hand against Emeka, before a fight ensued between both of them, right? Emeka's brother came out to say, why are you guys supporting the wife? Blah, blah, blah. The wife did this, the wife did that. There are other set of people who say, oh, the wife, I could see through her eyes. She's saying the truth, she sharing all these stories. I could see through Emeka's eyes. Emeka is looking somehow, looking weird. Emeka is guilty. All I'm just saying is we cannot, see, you cannot totally tell just by looking at someone and hearing their stories. Because I've seen things and I've experienced it, I know. And you can't use emotions. I've been through things, right? But still, I'll come here and not use the fact that I've been through things to say, oh yes, because somebody have done me dirty, then when I'm passing their story, I should support. You understand? That's just what I was trying to do. That if Freeze came out and reacted based on his own experience, that if Freeze said, but my ex-wife, you see, man, like, it's just so crazy. He said, I almost believe Emeka Ike's wife until I remembered my own experience with my ex-wife. He said his ex-wife accused him of inviting men over to the house to sleep with her, and he never did that.
It's impossible. We're going to have to deal with whatever each of them is bringing to the table. I almost believed her because she sounded like the gentle one. Oh, they used to do this to me. 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 Remember, I'm also coming from a divorce place. My ex wrote it inside court document that I used to bring my friends to come and sleep with her in the house. Any day she does not agree, I go poporam with blue. It's inside court papers.
So now, because of that, you decide not to believe the wife. What am I trying to say? You don't use it because you went through this to judge another person's case. And there were people like that as well on the wife side, that based on their own experience, they just use it to judge this matter. This is something that you can't get on many blogs. Like, it will either be you are supporting this person or you're not. I'm not supporting anybody, and that's it. No matter how you try to make it seem like I was supporting someone, I saw a comment talking about why would you drag the child in and the son in and stuff like that. I'm gonna be real here, and this is my own opinion, right? I do not think that you should drag your son in. You shouldn't bring them in your fracas or your issues, especially in public.
I was like, guy, okay, is that supposed to faze me? Okay. The next morning, I got a 10 minutes film. It's not the first time. He's always sending me videos, insulting me like, you're doing music, you will never prosper. I'll see you on the side of the road and I'll spit on you. Don Jazzy will never see you, blah, blah, blah.
So your father said to you?
Hold on. He kept going, sending more VMs. About 8 VMs. I sent them to my mom. My mom could not even listen to it. She was trying to calm me down. I'm trying to calm her down. I was so surprised, man. I was like, this can't be someone I should be proud of. I started thinking like, what do I do when I bring a woman home? Or
now, Emeka Ike himself, I keep going back to what he said. That's why most of the time we just have to be careful of what we say, because it could be used. That's why they will say it could be used against the court of law, blah blah blah. Yeah, this is not a court. This is not a court of law. It's social media court, by the way. So Emeka Ike said they should ask his son, and now they are asking the same son. People can say, yeah, the son have been poisoned. They poisoned the son's mind. The wife have poisoned the son's mind. That's why the son is. But it was Emeka Ike who said back then that they should ask his son. At the time, the son was 14 years old. So, my own opinion still stands. I don't think it is wise to bring a child in. But Emeka Ike has said that they should ask his son. You understand? So, yeah. That's it. And guys, I want to state clearly, I'm not perfect, and I want you all to understand that most times I think people's opinions should also be respected, you know. Nevertheless, we cannot still force people to believe what we believe, you understand? Okay, we still have more reports, but that is about it concerning Emeka Ike and family and ex-wife and kid.
A question. I want you to answer as honestly as possible.
Yes.
Did he ever lay hands on her? I don't want to use the word BEAT because of the community guidelines. Did he ever lay hands on her?
Mama did first. Twice. The second time, that was, yes. Everything, I have children too. Everything that if I've lied, God is my witness and God will punish me. In fact, when she said I came back, I said, Mama, why did you slap me? Because he was coming with anger. Because they called, we were in Sule. We wanted to go to Oshogbo to go and meet Lady, because Lady was filming Jejere at that year. So Lady was even calling, he refused speaking. So Lady was calling. So I had to call Lady, we are coming. We got there like in the evening. So they called that because that time, this is the last book we're talking about. What caused problem that day was the daughter. And that girl was almost like a year at that time. Because my first son, senior, like almost 5 months. Because I had a baby at that time. So when we got, they called us that the girl that was supposed to, the mama supposed to go and take the girl, the brother at school. So they now call that the brother is there at school, which is Jesse, the third born. So they said the mama's not going to ask. So we said, okay, we rushed down. So when we got, because the school is just close to Magodo gate, that second gate. So when we got there, he said that that they've gone home. So when we get to the house, because they have dog, they have very, very, very hefty dog. So me, I don't like going in. So I just said, Bros, you check if the dog. So Bros just was knocking the gate. So he forced that gate. So the small distance open, the just push. So you now use to open the gate. We park outside. So I opened the gate. We went. So the moment he went, because if he's driving in, he would drive in straight to the garage. But the moment he drove in, he didn't even enter. I can't even close the gate. So he passed through this. There's a side because it's duplex. So there's a side to enter through the. So we saw that girl on that walkway of the side there. So it was look at, and there's nobody with the girl. If I lie, there's nobody with the girl. So he picked the girl. She already messed her body. I was there. So when he picked up the girl, so he was really young, he was angry. So he first called Michael. So Michael, you're inside the situation. So Michael and Kelly came out. Kelly said, I don't know. So Kelly is like, Emeka, that's the second. I said, me, I don't know anything. He's there. So it was now. I think Mama was in the kitchen. So Mama was coming. So I went up. I went to go and carry the costume that he will use at the location. So both of them were having an argument. She's there. Look at how this girl, she's already put in her body. You didn't clean it. You just leave her only hard there outside. Like Mama said, so the argument was, so I was up. I was coming down. That was when Mama eats Emeka.
According to your story, it was the wife that raised, hey, you come. It was the wife that raised her hand on him first. Close my door.
I swear. I'm telling you.
Are you sure of this?
100%.
Do you have any witnesses? Do you have anybody else that was there?
It just is a private house. It's only me that even has access to enter the house, and nobody again, nobody. I repeat, there's nobody that do go to that house again except me. In fact, they don't even have gate man. They have gate man at school. So if the gate man wants to come, so there's nobody. It's only. I can't. Why should I lie? Even why I'm even want to clear this is because of Mama is dragging those children along.
If you hit me one more time, I would die. I can't feel anything. I was only seeing the stars. So when it hits me, it goes poof, you know, that kind of thing. And that was only what I was seeing. I could talk, I could hear, I could see, but I couldn't feel. This was in front of our kids. This was in front of his PA at that time, Debola. And I was, trying to move my body. My body wasn't moving, So when he realized himself, he got up, he walked out of the house. And I was there for like 10, 15, 20 minutes. I don't know. I was still trying to move my body. And then I felt this sensation all over, like a million pins, poking me, pricking me and everything. And I think the nerves were beginning to connect or something, And then I got up. And that was when I saw the boy, Debola, peeping from the door. I guess he had told the boy to come and check if I died. That kind of thing. And then I spoke the boy's name. I said, Debola. And the boy ran out. I think he didn't want to come close so that they don't say he's the one that killed me or something. And then I heard his car drive off. And I picked my children and I ran to a friend's house. He's denying it, but there are people that I run to their houses every time he beats me up. People that I run to their houses in the middle of the night. People that I run to their houses and I collapse. All this happened and they are living witnesses. I have pictures. I presented those pictures during the divorce. I still have those pictures, but I'll only give my evidences in court.
Right. So wow. For the kids' well-being, you have him have custody of the children,
Yes.
and the court determined that and said you could have access.
Yes. And my lawyers had advised that it is a high court, because this was customary court, because we were only married traditionally. It was only that traditional marriage that we had. We never did the formal one of going to the registry, because he always has one woman out there who wants to give him American papers or who wants to give him this paper and that paper. But I never consented to it, because I would always say, you go there and you marry these women for papers in front of God and the minister. You're not saying this is fake, this is for paper.
So he keeps the children away from you as some kind of punishment after the divorce.
Yes.
And then tells them that you have abandoned them.
Yes. When I reconciled with them, I didn't want to come out and say, oh, I'm here to get you, I'm your mom and this and that. I have custody of you, because I was awarded sole custody of the children. Well, I had to build my relationship back with them and let them, know me again. My daughter didn't recognize me. She thought the other lady was her mom, because she was 2 when she was taken away from me. When I had left with my 2 younger kids, because I felt they still needed me.
You said this marriage was abusive almost from the get-go. So you mentioned it was financial abuse, it was verbal abuse, it was emotional abuse.
Yes.
What do you mean by verbal and emotional abuse?
Insults, putting you down every time.
So you had a terrible temper.
Yes. When I got out and I was in a friend's car, I didn't know I used to sit like this. And that was because of the lashing. I jumped out of a moving vehicle before.
The next one right here, my people, is about a married couple. They got married at home in their living room with 9 guests, focusing on the marriage, not the wedding. That's what they said. They're focusing on the marriage, not the wedding. And they got married at home. So what is keeping you? Yes, you can get married at home. Actually, I'm not this flamboyant type of person. I like a wedding like this, actually. Yeah, I like weddings like this. But it has to be, it has to have like a sprinkle of sophistication. Yeah, because I like things in small but beautiful. You understand? Although I've gone to a few Owambes that I love, you know. And speaking about Owambes, right? I saw a video of an Owambe party, and in that party they were sharing gas cooker. Like, it's a camping gas cooker. Yeah, I've seen. I've been to an Owambe party that I think they shared microwave, and I was like, those microwaves are actually imported from China. And it was my friend that actually got that contract. He was even still the one who invited me, got the contract, and imported everything from China. They shared it in that. Like, Owambe, he's so crazy, especially in Lagos. So yes, I love beautiful parties like and colorful parties like that. So I go once in a while, even though I'm not a crowd person. But if it's going to be like extraordinary, I like to see it because I just like to see fun stuff. Speaking about fun stuff, I don't know what is going on here. So maybe it's this lady who's trying to be cute here, or try to act amateur here, during our wedding, and try to, like it's saying like she's never kissed before. It still looks like somebody who is disgusted. Just kiss your husband. I know you're trying to be dramatic and stuff, but what's the meaning of all? What's the meaning of all this? I don't even find it fun. I find it even myself disgusting that she's doing all that, or maybe to her she's trying to catch fun, but I just don't see any fun in that. Kind of look
I think
irritating.
that's what is missing.
Kind of look irritating to me. Moving on to the next one. Here we have Iniedo. So Iniedo is still single. She's 41 years old, and she granted an interview recently with Toke Makinwa, and she explained to us why she's still single. She made us understand that you should be able to command respect, and she made a point here. She said you can love someone but not ready to be in a committed relationship, and that's one. And she also said that she cannot be with a man she doesn't respect. She's just being honest. True. If you know that you cannot respect a man, in fact, she's helping herself and the man. If you know that you can't respect a man, you can't do certain things, you can't do this, you can't do that, do not get into it. Be conscious about it. It becomes really, really hard to let the person know that you're not into them. So it's better you don't even try it with them. You guys can become friends, and you also make it known that, look, you're not ready to get into this because you're not ready to be so committed. And again, time. If you don't have much time, you don't have much time. Be honest with yourself. Don't frustrate somebody's daughter. And again, a female, don't frustrate somebody's son. If you know you don't have time for a relationship, put it on a break. Until you know that, okay, when somebody comes in, I'm ready to give some of my time and all that. So it's also good to be honest with yourself. Just my thoughts. Let's watch this.
I still believe that as a man, you should be able to command respect.
So why do you think you're still single? Because girl, you are so stunning to start with. You're successful.
Girl, I don't know why I'm single. I'm single because I just want somebody that would just really love me. Just that's all. I'm not asking for too much.
You don't see love.
No, not like I
don't.
Think
you see plenty.
No.
So that's what you're looking for. Plenty.
That's the thing. So loving somebody and being, the two different things. You can love someone, but you're not ready to be a committed person. So okay, my point is, see, maybe this is why I'm still single. I can't be in a toxic relationship if you cannot give me that protective energy that allows me to respect you. I cannot be with a man that I don't respect. I cannot be with a man that I don't respect. If you cannot earn my respect, then we cannot be together because what's the point? When it gets to a point where I start to disrespect you, that means you have brought yourself down to a point where I begin to talk back at you or I begin to disrespect you. Even if you don't have, sometimes it's not even about having money. It's about just how you're able to love and manage the situation, manage the people around you. Kindness. I think that's what is missing.
Okay, guys, enough of that relationship talk. Here we have The controversial Mr. Jollof. So Mr. Jollof called out Duncan Mighty and explained to us the reason why he's calling him out. You know, it's December, you pay people for shows. There'll be a lot of disappointment this December because a lot of these musicians will be getting shows from different angles. And he's made mention of something that he begged Duncan Mighty to pay him 3 million. Like Duncan Mighty, you know, it's based on I know you level, like celebrity level, of course. I'm Mr. Jollof now, you understand? You know, so you can't charge me that amount. Maybe he charges 5 million. Mr. Jollof would be like, based on the fact that it's me, Mr. Jollof, and it's my show, can you just you know, do 3 million? But in December period, it is advisable not to be negotiating like that because they are different people must have booked this particular person in December in Lagos or Abuja or Port Harcourt. They would have booked this person at the actual price. Like if they collect 5 million, they probably would even see like show people that are ready to pay them 7 million. Just come to my show. So your own show will be an afterthought. Or your own show will be like the last thing on their list because people are ready to pay. You can do that in the middle of the year or September, you know, but November, December, come on. Let's watch this video.
Come where you Dr. Mighty because I call you bros. You feel say how many years you be first? I give 3 million naira to come my show, boss. I beg. You not come my show. I dey tell you maybe refund my money. You dey give me 800,000. No, wait, 5. You don't even take 5 self stage your love for I buy ticket when I land for you. Just take this 2.5 based on 1 or 2.
Who know if you know and tell her is me and I talk normal based on 1 or 2, you know understand, bros when I regard. I call you tell her my story and everything. Now I can tell me something your love no shaking. Normally I dey charge like this, but give me like this. I also okay, no shaky bros. I beg bros, draw this 2 million and not get money. Because okay, flight ticket and everything. Sometimes if you not land for you not see flight or worry. Me now they look computer. I say okay, make a book to Asaba. You go land by 5:30. He say no, make a send her the flight ticket money and everything. Now I send Dr. Mighty 3 million. 7 p.m. night Dr. Mighty. Sure they start 4 p.m. 7 p.m. night Dr. Mighty say he just land for Uyo. He says so he don't get SUV and everything we go use the blue they call warriors. Okay, no shake it. The show go enter night. Dr. Mighty now call the tell he head now say he tell he head now say what be the thing now? Say around I think around 11 o'clock, I be 10 o'clock, he call tell me say he don't reach Port Harcourt, he head to Bayelsa now. For my mind, Port Harcourt to worry for night, he not get the way he won't be. Port Harcourt to worry not pass 4 hours. So if you calculate that 10 o'clock plus 4, he go land here, give or take 1 or 2 o'clock. And we see Jojo. Dr. Mighty not talk to me again. Around 3:27 showed off finish. Now send a video say showed off finish. Make it turn back. They go where they go. Now send a my account number. Dr. Mighty now wake up. Dr. Mighty they send me 800,000 out of my 3 million when I give her. Who know Dr. Mighty make it tell them he not coming. I me tell her say 3:27 showed off finish. The show supposed end 12. I can't drag the show reach 3. Worry people they stay outside reach 3 o'clock. Dr. Mighty feel say because I dey call her bros. You not necessarily be very saucy person where you try to one step on my toes. That
Okay, guys, you people need to watch this. So I saw this video and they call it Celestial Church of Christ Appreciation Post. Yeah, you need to. This is a trend. I think in my last video, was it the one before that? It was a deeper lifer, a video of a deeper lifer talking about our church and everything. This one, the Celestial Church of Christ Appreciation Post. Let us watch this video. Wait, before we watch the video, I quickly want to say thank you guys for watching. Like this video, make sure you like this video and subscribe for more videos. Till see next time, my people. Peace.
I'm a Celestian, and of course, women are not allowed to lead service.
I am a Celestian, and of course, I am not allowed to wear my garment when I am on my monthly flow.
I am a Celestian, and of course, I don't smoke weed to get high because I serve the Most High.
I am a Celestian, and of course, we don't discriminate. I'm a Celestian. Of course, we are not fetish. I am a Celestian, and of course, I believe in celestial marriage. Celestian, and of course, you can't come to our church without dancing.
I am a Celestian, and of course, Ikwesewa is my favorite.
Celestial, of course, I don't eat pork. I'm a Celestian, and of course, we don't commit adultery and fornication.
I'm a Celestian, and of course, I believe in prophecy.
I am a Celestial, of course, white garment is identity. I am a Celestian, of course, male and female don't sit together. I'm a Celestian, of course, we use Jehovah more than Jehovah Witness himself.
I'm a Celestian, and of course, I read my Bible and pray always.
I am a Celestian, and of course, I love our spiritual hymns.
Celestial, of course, I walk barefooted. I am a Celestian, of course. Hallelujah is our song. Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!